Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to add hyperlinks to our webpage, and the hyperlink allow you to navigate to another website. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to use the anchor tag, and then we need to specify the text. We need to write down the text which we want the user to click on in order to move on to another website. So let's say click here. Now, as you can see, click here has been displayed as a simple text. It's not clickable. It's just a plain simple text. So in order to change this text to a hyperlink, we need to use the href attribute. It stands for hypertext reference. And as you can see, once we've added the href attribute, our text has been underlined and it's now clickable. Note that when I click on it, it just navigates me back to my own page because I didn't clarify my destination. Now you need here to clarify the destination. Where do you want to go? So let's say that I want to go to Google website and www.google.com, and then click here. And as you can see now, Google has been opened. But did you notice that Google has opened in the same tab in which my web page was actually on? So what if I need Google to open in another tab while having my page in the same tab? Okay, so in order to do so, we're going to use the target attribute, and then you set your target to blank. Now let's go back in here, and as you can see, Google has opened in another tab while our web page still in the same tab. So in the target, you specify whether you want your destination to be opened in the same tab or in another tab. So by default, it opens in the same tab. So by default, it's self. And by self, I mean open in the same tab. So when we click here, it's going to open in the same tab. So this is a default state. However, we're going to change it back to blank. Now, let's say that I need to tell the user that he's going to navigate to Google. So click here, over here. It doesn't specify where will the user go. So I need to tell the user before he clicks that, okay, you're going to go to Google. So I need to give him something like a hint. So in order to do so, I'm going to use a tooltip. Now I'm going to add a title and then add in Google. Now as you can see, a tooltip has been displayed saying Google. So now the user will know that he's going to navigate to Google website before he even clicks on the hyperlink. So now what if I need to navigate the user in my web page, but to a different part? I need to take the user to a different part in my web page. Let's check out how to do this. Now, as you can see, I've added so many paragraphs, and I've added also two headings, heading 2 and heading 2 end. Now, I need to navigate the user to this heading 2. Okay, so let's check out how. First of all, I'm going to create a hyperlink, and I'm going to say move to heading, and then I'm going to add the href attribute, and then I'm going to add a hashtag. Now this hashtag clarifies that my destination is within the same page. Now as you can see, click here and move to heading has been displayed both in the same line. So I need this hyperlink to be displayed in a new line, so I'm going to use the line break tag BR, and the BR allow the element to move to the next line. Okay, so let's continue. Now we have two headings, this one and this one. So how are we going to tell the href over here that we want to navigate to the first one, this one, not the last one? Well, in order to do so, we have to differentiate between them using a unique ID. So the ID is used to differentiate between our elements. So let's add our first ID. We're going to use the ID attribute, and then let's type first go in here and paste it. Click on move to heading, and as you can see, I've moved to heading 2, and here's my heading 2. Okay, now let's add an ID to this H2 over here, ID, and let's say second head, and then copy it and paste it in here. And let's go back and then click on move to heading, and as you can see, I've moved to heading 2 end. This is actually the content which I've added in here. You should also make sure that the name which you add in here is the same name as your ID, because for example, if I change the name over here and then press on move to heading, nothing will happen because this is not an ID, so nothing is going to be placed. I'm not going to move to anywhere. So to sum it up, in today's video I've seen how to create hyperlinks and how to allow the user to navigate to another site, and how to allow him also to navigate to different parts within your web page. So that's it for today's video, and see you guys in the next video.